What's up everybody, this is GameStruck. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the free game of February on the PSN. If you have PSN, you get a free game every month. The month is February right now, and the game is Control. That's the free game right now. So I'm going to be reviewing Control. Now, I've played Control before it was the free PSN game of the month. I played Control. It wasn't really that fun. I stopped playing it, but now that I saw it, come back up, on the PSN, it reminded me that I had the game, so I went ahead and jumped back in and played it. It was actually a lot of fun. I don't know why I stopped playing it earlier. It was this game is sweet. The gameplay and stuff is awesome. It's like what a Star Wars game should have been. We never got the Star Wars game that we deserve. This Control is the closest thing to an awesome Star Wars game. Because, you got the Force straight up out of Star Wars. You got the Force, you pull these objects to you, then you shoot them at people. I think later in the game, I haven't gotten that far, you can like pick people up and throw them. And I know you can end up, flying at the end of the game. You can float and hover. So, yeah, this game definitely is what a Star Wars game should have been. I wish this game was in the form of a Star Wars game, so I had like a jet, TIE fighters coming, I could destroy those, and then I got my lightsaber. I'd much more prefer a lightsaber over the over what is the gun called in this game? The service weapon? I don't care about no service weapon. I don't care about this gun that can change into any form. I want a lightsaber. But Control, this game has been sweet. I got a game criteria. I'm about to go over the story, the gameplay, the graphics, the length of the game, the characters, the map, and then I'm going to rate it. Now, let's go over the story. The story of this game is really cool. It's really deep. It's very hard to understand. It's very complicated, very complex. But the story is very deep. It's really good. And you just gotta really pay attention to what's going on and read into everything to understand it. Let's move on to the gameplay. The gameplay is great. Like I said, you can pick up objects and throw it at people. Then you can change your weapon mode to like shotgun, rapid fire, or semi-automatic. I don't know if you can end up upgrading that pistol to like a rifle. I don't think you can. I think you just use a pistol the whole entire game and you just switch weapon modes on it. But maybe you can make it look like an AK or something. I don't know. But the gameplay is sweet. Let's move to the length. I don't know how long this game is. I have not beaten it. I only played like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours. So yeah, I'm still very new to the game. I don't know how long it is, but hey, it's pretty good. I'm not sure how much this game was, like the price. I don't think it was 60. I think it's like 30 or 40 or something. But that sounds about right, because this game should charge about $40. I don't think this is worth a $60 game. But and it's not even like a big studio that made it. It was an indie studio. It wasn't a AAA game or anything. It wasn't a big company like Rockstar or Ubisoft or anything. It was a independent studio. So let's move on to the characters. The main girl you play as, her name is Jessie. She's kind of bland, but it's okay. She's out here. I don't know what the story is. I don't understand it. This thing is so complicated. The way this thing is deep. I'm just here to move objects. But if you want this deep story, then hey, you come play Control. You play as Jessie, and yeah, she's out here in the oldest building, I believe is what they call the building you're in. And yeah, that's the characters. I don't know any characters other than Jessie, so let's keep it moving. The map is trash. You're in a building the entire game. It gets really annoying. There's different floor levels. The map is dookie. They shouldn't have done a building. I hate games that limit your gameplay to a building. Like, the only game I like would be Batman Arkham Asylum. That one was kinda in a building, and then it had like a courtyard. That was the only one that did it well, I think. Everything else, it's like If you're gonna put it in a building, that's really limiting, you know, where your character can go, because it's just hallways and rooms and stuff. So I'm not a fan of games being in buildings like that. But this game was in a building, and I didn't really like the map that much. The map that you have to look at is dookie. You gotta like press the pad, and then a map will pop up, and it looks really cheap. So they should have put more effort into the map and the way it works. Now the rating. If I had to rate this game, I would give it I don't think it's worthy of a 7, so I'm gonna give it a 6.8. I'm gonna give it a 6.8, maybe a 6.9. It just doesn't have that it factor, you know. Like most games, you know, if you're playing it, it's like not like the thought of not playing it doesn't even come into your mind. On this game, I'm constantly thinking like, I'm not about to beat this game. How long is this game? When is this thing gonna be over? Sadly, that's what I'm thinking when I'm playing this game. That's tough. But this game is sweet. The gameplay is awesome. I like the way you shoot, the way you go to cover, the way you use objects and shoot them at people. All that's cool. But the map is trash. The story is too weird, and the characters are kind of dookie. So it's really just here for the gameplay, and you don't really get to shoot that many people and you know, fight that many people. I don't get to fight as much as I would like to, but yeah. Gets a 6.8. That was Control. It's the free game right now. If it's still February and you're watching this, go grab it and try it out. Maybe you'll like the game. Maybe you'll rate it higher than a 6.8. I hope you enjoy it if you end up playing this game. You have to have the PSN, and then it'll say, and then you just go to the PSN, you know, like area, and grab the game for free. There's another game for free too. I'm not going to review that game. I think it's like VR or something, so I'm not going to do that game. But yeah, that was Control. I'll see you in the next video. GameStruck out.